How are you all? Welcome back to the Coins Alert, where you can get your crypto fix. I'm your boss. I hope everyone is having a great day. Today is September 25th. That means something tonight. TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube all show a live stream that stops. I want to start building up my Twitch and getting Twitch engaged. That's something we need to get to work on. 7 p.m. Standard Time in the East. You will not want to miss this. I have a really great show planned for everyone. Things are getting interesting in the markets. Things are getting really interesting in the markets. It looks like, but don't forget there is still a chance that Bitcoin will hit a lower or mid-50s price level. That's what this video is about. Do not worry. We are going to look at two different XRP charts from two different analyses. It's only 6 days away, people. More than 80% of the time in the last 10 years. October has been a green month. 4 to 5 times returns are being given back. Things are about to go completely crazy outside. So let's get right to it. Bitcoin is up 1% right now. I understand that's crazy. Coming at $63,539. Remember that we did break 64,000 yesterday? If you buy Bitcoin 66 and Ethereum for 74,000, you'll be able to buy 88,000. However, Ethereum is currently down 0.96 USDT and 99 cents USD, and XRP is still fighting for 60 cents. In fact, not much has changed from yesterday to today or from last week to this week. We're still facing the strongest support at 60 cents. Also, seeing ADA is a shock. As of today, it's worth 149 cents, which is up 2.36%. So I think someone gave it a little mouth-to-mouth because yesterday it was on a bit of a run. Still up about 3%. Yes, I told you that I thought Solana would be in the top 2 or 3. I think it will compete with XRP for those 2 and 3 spots, but remember that Solana is going to go crazy. Cryptocurrency market price of $2,240 million. Afterwards, take a look at this BlackRock and Fidelity spot. Yesterday, $869 million worth of Bitcoin ETFs were traded. That's great to see. Things are only going to get worse, people. There will be more organizations giving mouth. There will be more Bitcoin ETFs as well. This is what we mean when we say that the overall value of all cryptocurrencies on the market is $7 to $10 trillion. We want the number of these ETFs to go up. We want more big businesses to get into the Bitcoin markets. Yes, all of that money will first move into Bitcoin, but you can bet that a lot of it will move out of Bitcoin and into your favorite altcoins when Bitcoin is done. Please give this some thought. Think about the altcoin you like best. Imagine that the market is worth $7 to $10 trillion, which is 10 times what it is now. It would give us almost $6 in XRP. Our XRP goal has been very close for a long time. That would bring us very close to it. Don't forget that 75 cents will open the door to getting to $6 at the very least. If you want to send money, MoneyGram is the second biggest company in the world after Western Union. What do you think? They were attacked online, and millions of customers and businesses haven't been able to get to their money or make deals. Do you hear me? I should have used the XRP ledger instead. There have been no cyber attacks on XRP system. Time is still on your side, MoneyGram. You already have the building blocks in place. The tech is already set up for you. In your little piece of code, all you have to do is type enable. That's it. That's all you need to do. When you go back to the XRP system, you can start saving money. You could save money for yourself and your customers. Graham, don't you care about the folks' money? Do you agree? Don't you get tired of not having a Straz account? Aren't you sick of moves that take 3 to 5 days? Besides, aren't you sick of cyber attacks and all the other threats? I'd be FTX if I were you. They are going to be given out in 16 billion. That's billion, not billion. Next week is when it comes back to its credit. If you missed the news, Carolyn Chick, whatever she was, Sam Baker-Fried's wife, girlfriend, or partner, she was just given a sentence. She's going to do 2 years. She was let off the hook. I think she should spend a lot more time in jail than 2 years. But it looks like most of that money will be put back into Bitcoin and all other coins. Do you want to know how we spent October? I'm not sure about this. It looks like a great time to be an amino, doesn't it? In October, 16 billion went back to the people who lent it money. It will start to stir things up next week, even if $8 billion come into the crypto markets. If you want to talk about breaking through that $66,000 level with that money in Bitcoin, this would be a great start coin. Okay, put this out there. That's what he asked. What does this mean for Bitcoin? Before this thing takes off, he wants it to go up a little higher, reach about $66,000, which is where we see resistance, and then drop back down to around $57,000. This is still going on. I had it drop to somewhere between $50 and $55. After that, it could push XRP back down to around $0.50 or even $0.48. But I believe that will be the last big change before these markets go through the roof. I've been chatting about this story for a long time. It seems likely that it will happen, as we can see from the coin markets and the mood on Twitter and other social media sites. So many people are excited about October. These markets don't go green just because it's October 1st. There might be a week of pressure going down before these prices go through the roof. Take a look at this situation and get ready for it to happen. I already told you that I have extra money set aside, and if this does happen, I will buy one last time before we leave. Completely crazy. Take a look at this. This is the head of digital assets at BlackRock. This is Robbie Mitchnack, who used to work at Ripple and created the Fair Paper Review. The price of XRP should be around, I don't know, $6 to $12 at the very least. 36 is a low and 32 is a high. He then went to BlackRock and is now their head of digital assets. It was said that Bitcoin is a rare, non-sovereign, global, decentralized currency. You need to talk about who will be a new market going forward. It's no longer going to be us. The big boys will be there. Give Robbie a chance. The number of small investors who can get into this makes the sell seem pretty easy. You should still say that it's a digital gold, even though the price is very volatile. At the end of the day, a lot of people don't really know what it is. Is this something that will be used as more ways to pay in the future in different parts of the world? Do you keep it and never sell it? Okay, then how do you make that case to a generation that hasn't bought this product yet? Yes, we do think about Bitcoin. It's mostly what we think of as a new world money option. Okay, a world decentralized non-sovereign asset that is hard to get. And it's an asset that doesn't have any partner risk specific to any one country. Some of these properties are interesting from an investment point of view, especially in a world where people are worried about money printing, debasement, and political and fiscal problems in the US and other places. This really hits home for a lot of investors. And it goes back to what we talked about earlier with the risk on piece. It confuses investors and people talk about it as a risk on because based on the properties I just listed, you would think of it as a risk off. That's where I think I was, and you could say that. The truth is that 2 or 3 things happen each year that actually affect the fundamental value of Bitcoin. This year, I'd say there's been 4, which makes it hard to get daily news stories, right? For example, you see numbers about unemployment, jobs, or manufacturing, which have nothing to do with Bitcoin. BlackRock knows, Fidelity knows, and everyone else in the big game knows. We already showed you yesterday how much money banks are putting into these markets. That much tether that has been made but not yet used in crypto has been shown to you before. All of this will be the spark that sends these markets through the roof. We understand this. This is the chart. You don't believe me? October is here. That's an 80% success rate on these markets going through the roof. Most crypto fans think that October, November, and December are very, very strong months. October, as we like to call it, is coming up in 6 days. Adozer says, hey, look, the biggest event of the whole season starts October 1st. The biggest one won't. I don't think. It looks like the busiest Bitcoin season ever is about to begin. He says, we're right here. What did we have? We did this little dip down, and now we're going up. There you have it, the Bitcoin to US dollar chart. This makes me think of the same chart. One more down until we have enough, but it will all happen in October, people. Bitcoin predictions, 100,000. By the end of the year, 150,000 to 175,000, and a possible hyperbolic blow off of 225. Your altcoins will go up in value as Bitcoin goes up in value. Keep that in mind, it's that easy, and things are about to get bad. The elections are coming up soon, so time is running out. People were about to make a lot of money in the cryptocurrency markets. This could be the last bull run we ever see if big banks put all of their money into them and drive the prices up to $7 to $10 trillion. I'm going to leave it at that. Now, wash your hands, be nice, and treat each other with respect. Ripple Van Winkle is now public.